In this particular video, I am going to talk about dividend. So when you will get eligible for the dividend and how long you need to hold the stock to get eligible for the dividend. So for example, a company XYZ announced for the dividend. Okay, so that particular date is known as the announcement date, and during the announcement they will say that there will be a record date and payment date. Let's suppose they said that the Thursday 13th March will be the record date and Monday 16th March will be the payment date. Okay, so when and how long you need to hold the stock to get eligible for a dividend. So in this case, you need to the condition is that on the record date the stock should be there in the demat account to get eligible for the dividend. It means on the record date the stock should be there in your demat account. This is the condition. But okay, so is it possible if you will buy the stock on the record date, then it will be eligible? You will be eligible for a dividend? So in this case the answer is no. After the record date, after one working days, if you will buy any stock, if you will buy the stock of that company, then you will get eligible for the dividend? Answer is again no. You have to buy the stock before 2 working days of record date. Then you will get the eligible for the dividend. Why? The reason, I think you also know that if you will buy any of the stock, then after the 2 working days their settlement will be done. So it will, for the settlement they are taking 2 working days. That's why you have buy the stock in intraday. Many people are buying and selling, so it doesn't mean that they are getting that particular stock in their demat account. These things will happen after the 2 working days. That's why before 2 working days, after 2 working days of record date, if you will buy any stock, then you will eligible for the dividend. Now that date is known as the ex-dividend date. Means on that particular date, if you will buy the stock, you will get eligible. Before the ex-dividend date, if you will buy the stock, then also you will get eligible. But after the ex-dividend date, you will buy the stock, you will not get eligible. Okay, so I hope you understand that after or on the ex-dividend date, if you buy any stock, then you will get a dividend, because the settlement will be done after the 2 working days. So on the record date in your demat account there will be a stock. That's why on the record date company will find your name, and based on the quantity you have bought, based on that they will provide you the dividend. Okay, now the again question arises, suppose what is the payment date? If you will sell the stock after the record date, then what will happen? Are you eligible? Because still you didn't get that dividend, because dividend you will get on the payment date, not on the record date. Record date, on the record date you will get a dividend, but the payment will be transferred on the payment date. Okay, so after the record date, if you will sell any stock, then it will not affect, still you will get eligible. It means that within the record date and the payment date you can sell it, you can sell the stock, you will be eligible for the dividend. Still you will get the dividend on the payment date. Okay, so now another question is that suppose company are providing the dividend, then is it suppose on the payment, suppose on the record date company are distributing the dividend, then on that date is any effect due to dividend on the stock price? Definitely here there will be effect on the stock price. Suppose company are stock price of the company is 100 rupees and company are providing a dividend of 10 rupees, then the 10 rupees will be adjusted on the stock price, and now the new stock price will be 90 rupees. Okay, but since maybe due to lots of volatility and lots of buyer and seller, because company announce dividend, and on record date there are lots of value. So in this case, maybe it may happen that you will not care about, you will not notice that adjustment of the dividend amount in the stock price. So okay, so it means that there are the adjustment in the stock price, you understand. So what is the benefit you will get? Again, for a long term investor, they will get lots of benefit because of the dividend or split or bonus, this type of activities. Okay, so I hope you understand. If you face any problem related to this, then please let us know.